Good morning, on and all present here. I'm Nandini D, working as an assistant professor in SNS College of Technology at the Department of Computer Science and Technology. Today, we are going to see a topic on what is generative models. First of all, we are going to see what is a generative model. A generative model is used to learn the probabilistic distribution of data, which can generate new data samples similar to the trained data. If we have a trained data, it is easy for us to easily generate an already existing data. For example, train the model on many classical music pieces. So if you have many classical music pieces, we are used to train that models. So in that common type of, there are some common types of generative models. So first one is a generative ad hoc network, GANs. Second one is a diffusion model. Next one is a transformer. Next one is a variant autoencryptor. Then is a recurrent neural network. So how generative AI model works? How this model works is, so this Gen AI model works by identifying a pattern and a distributions in the help of training data, how it is applied, how it is used to find a generative new databases on use the inputs. The training process teaches the model to how we will recognize how a probability distribution of future in the trained data set. The model draws on what it has learned to create new data samples that are similar to its trained data. So these generative models are typically trained with unsupervised learning, because when they are feed a mass of unlabeled data and sort through it by themselves, this model is used to figure out the distribution of data, how cultivate the internal logistics uses to create the new data. So how we are empathizing it. So these learners feel confused when models give different results with the same data, and they want to clear how we are understanding it, what is the uncertainty, and how machine still makes confident decisions. These are the empathizers phase. So these models confusing or different result with the same data. We can easily clear how we can understand this uncertainty, how this machine still make confident decisions. Next, we are going to define this. So with the help of the Bayesian interferences, these generative models work together to find the prior beliefs, posterior beliefs, and evidences, and to distribute overall. So what is the idea behind this? How we are handling this uncertainty using Bayesian interferences, how we are updating beliefs with prior knowledge and new evidences. So these generative models have other model types or something like that. So we can say that with the help of a cluster model or a predictive model. So this cluster model is nothing but it is used in an unsupervised learning task to group the record within a data set into clusters. So these identify similar items and also learn what separates those items from other groups in the data set. So this clustering model lacks prior knowledge of item in the data set. So next one is a predictive model. It uses a historical data to make predictions about future evidences using machine learning and statistical analysis. Often used to help a business leaders to make data-driven decisions. Used to predict the models also power predictive decisions, face recognitions, fraud detections, and supply chain mission solutions. So, in a prototype phase, if a pattern is recognized, then this generative AI builds and selective data and assumes the data. The system learns the patterns and relationship among the data using a probabilistic method. Working model is prepared to generate output for evaluation in the next stages. So, how it has been tested? It has been tested with the help of some models, we can say, or it uses a model to generate a new content according to the input, the prompt we are giving. So the generative model is the computer program that the employees data and the algorithm of the facility practices to generative AI. So which uses a case includes a text summarization, image generation, 3D model, and audio creations. So the developers have cheaply driven the AI past several years. So the modern continues to receive a majority of AI leaves a news coverages capturing significant attention and investment. So advantages and challenges in generative models: create realistic new data, useful with limited databases, support creative automation. So challenges is highly computational cost, bias in general bias, ethical components. So and mind map has been set in